Now from the host city of so many Pro Bowls, we're on the island of Oahu in the capital city of Honolulu, Hawaii. Tonight we wrap up a great Sunday here in Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Colts of Honolulu. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger, touch!
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Second and 7.
Hey, 11, add it. Here we go.
Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
Good running right there, and this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Let's go. Hey, so go. Hot. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, kill. Hot.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown.
Point after try forthcoming.
And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Jaguars 7, Colts 0. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Okay,
Working
ready?
to put a drive together.
Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
2nd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Start. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. This one complete to Alec Pierce.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Stephanie. 19 Charger. 19.
Richardson looking to throw.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to first.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Get it. Crack all 80.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun.
And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
3rd and 12.
Dragon 60. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Richardson to throw. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Brought down that time by Quay Walker. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8.
Hey, tomato. Done. Go. Hey, kill. 13, Luke. Sink right.
Lawrence will throw.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Sink right open. Easy. Read of 24. Read of 54.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking middle, and that's complete.
Complete to Jimmy Horton Jr. A gain of 10 yards, and it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
I'm red. Hey, Soko, it's hot. 11.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Hey, smash. 11, Agate. 30 left. Hey, kill.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Let's go. Ready.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Third and 8.
Here we go. Stop. Viking 8. 70 Lions. Panther 11. 70 Ranger. Street. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
Now Richardson. He wants it all for the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Rico now,
as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. But the defense quick to read this. They bust in and drop him before he could take the shot downfield.
So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Reload, reload. Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Cowboy 80.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10, and touchdown! Josh Downs, 75 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away now for tying this ball game.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey.
Now Lawrence changing the play. Hands it off out of the gun. And space tough to come by there. So we get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
11, add it. Think right open. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Richardson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Warriors 70, Panther 60, Panther 60. Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. Go.
Now it's Richardson.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And he puts a little something extra into this one, by far his best of the night. This is taken at the 18. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36.
The tackle made there by Caden Stearns.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Go, go. 11.
Here's Lawrence.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. And the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Piece of 24. Circle. Have gun. Sink right. Hey, kill.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
Yeah, he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Hey, go. Son. Go. Take right open. 30 left. 13 loop.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Here we go.
1 second, all that remains. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Cam Little will kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go street. 60 Eagles. Rig alert. Rig alert. Let go.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Cougar 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 42. 58 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Pioneer! Trap 60! Trap 60!
Richardson looking to throw this. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And he takes this one in for the Colts touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 42 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. Moody good with an extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Jaguars 7.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
15 yards there for number 15.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Right. Right, let's go. Hey. Son, it's a hunt. 30 left. Go. Safe right. 11.
Now Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him 7 there on the 2nd run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
3rd down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger. 11, Agate. 13, Luke. Luke. Hey, kill. Take right open.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he is caught. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And that one results in 35 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Check. 11.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Jimmy Horn Jr. with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half. Tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
And 10 at the 35-yard line.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Pat to 60. Pat.
Back to throw. Richardson. They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. And
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Stephanie! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back all 80. 79 Broncos.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready up.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
Jaguars 14.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin first and 10. 64 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
11, 18, out. Hey, Soko, hot.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 5.
Hey, tomato. Run. Safe right. Big alert.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The Jaguars on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
And he'll run on the inside window.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher, and all night long he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge third down conversion.
Lawrence now going to move him around.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Hey, smash! Son, 30 left. 13 left. Go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line. A good pick up there, 20 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Easy. Read it. Read it.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Rip. 13 loop.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Kenny Clark drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
For the Jaguars field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that'll bring them back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the double.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Here we go.
And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
Cougar 19. Ready.
A give for Taylor running right side. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 90 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Go 80.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Second and 5.
Stephanie! Panther 60, Panther 60.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Back. Check smash.
On third down, Bowles.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
On the handoff, Taylor.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Brings up second and 4.
second down and 4.
Ready! Bronco 80!
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hey! 70 Lions!
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night, everybody.